Listen.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Okay, now look, I know there is this, little redheaded baby in front of you right now, lightly, possibly an accessory to several incidences, across the board. Hey, everybody, it's your boy, Matty Rants. So what I'm going to do, because I'm actually having some technical difficulties, is I'm going to bring in my panel host first here, and I have to restart my computer because my camera and my microphone do not want to connect the way I want it to right now. Not the good stuff. The computer's doing it. I'm like, I want the good things. So thanks for tuning in. We're gonna have a fun show today. We do have a full house, possibly in this piece, and I'm glad to see everybody that is going to be here today. And that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make sure to have the comments on the stage here. Shout out to my moderators, Liam today. Liam, glad to have you here, friend, and everybody else. How's it going today? Make sure that you hit the like button, share, and subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. And of course, if you want to follow me, all my links are in the about sections and all that good stuff. Again, I got to restart the computer, but I'm going to bring in my co-host, while I restart so they can at least get the party started here. It'll take me about less than 5 minutes to do all this, and we'll get right into the show. So I'm going to start off by bringing in, actually, no, let me do my little bit first. I'm mad I don't have my camera working, but we'll get there. Here's a disclaimer for the girls that need it. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to align any religion, race, gender, company, individual, wigs, and all opinions expressed by myself and my program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. Do not send hate to anybody that we talk about today. Individual shows, the rest of it, mentioned on this program. Don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. We're here for a little bit, about 2 hours, maybe less. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some Activia. And have yourself a good old nasty poop. And if you wanted to drop any love in my jar, it is paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924 or $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Everybody else will have their Cash Apps up. So if you wanted to throw them a little love just for them showing up today, give me a little, all that good stuff. Please and thank you. So let's go ahead and bring them on in. The first co-host was the first co-host back in the day. There was the Matt Mar Show. Jamar, that's our old-timey song for it. I know, right? Cornball. Here you go. Bringing in the good friend. It's Jamar D4.
I still have that B Ames intro that they did for us. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I remember the whole conference call. I remember the full bit. Yes, I'm here for it. Come on, B Ames. How you doing, baby? Shout out to one of my favorite people out there. But Jamar, glad to have you here. Again, I'm going to have you and the rest of the cast host it down for 5 minutes while I restart this computer since she wants to give me a little trouble. Something just fell. But friend, social media, please.
Yes, you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's JAMAR84, with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you guys have checked out or caught up all on the Chasing Dallas season. We're actually going to fly down to Dallas this coming weekend to film the reunion. Fun times there to be had. And support Black business.
Support Black business. Jamar, before we get everything started, because I'm going to start doing this every Sunday, I'm going to let you choose what cartoon universe we're in. Right now, it is American Dad. We can go to Bob's Burgers and possibly sit down with Bob, Linda, and the rest of the kids, terrorizing them. We can go to South Park and have ourselves a good time. Friendly faces everywhere. Humble folks without temptation. You know the song. We can go to the Wonder for those of you who know the episode, or to Dick and Boss, because that's one of my favorite episodes that's new that came out. Speaking of shout out to South Park, new episodes July 23rd. Welcome back. They got delayed by a week for some odd reason, but yes.
I said the one that was right. Yeah, this one.
Wonder
This one.
Wharf. All right, we're right across from Jimmy Pesto's and Bob's Burgers. with a view of wonder. Thanks to you, Jamar. Let's go ahead and bring in, and I love the hair today. Let's bring in the next co-host with the most. Are you just off camera? I don't know if you're ready. If you're ready, say you're ready. Do I cannot say you do. I let you on. Okay, bet. I was like, what, girl? You got? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, listen. I'm the one with camera problems. Listen. Hey, you want the red light? It's Dooley. You're mute.
And unmute.
You know, you couldn't hear what I said. It's probably for the best because I said something very reckless. So shout out to Black Jesus today. You have been spared.
I have been spared.
Well, all right. We're glad to have you here, Satan. So if you could for us, please, give us the forecast of where people can subscribe, support, show love.
Yes. So I want everyone to go ahead and open up another tab. Go to youtube.com and direct your browser to $Dooley Does It on the good old YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me over on YouTube land. We got some stuff coming out this week. Your girl just finished shooting a medium rare episode of Dooley Does Food where I make a caramel apple walnut pie, which I will show you how to make over on the shorts. We got some Marvel Rivals content coming out, and I'm working on my next video essay based upon you all's behavior after the trial just finished. I have some energy that I need to get out of my system, and so we're going to talk about it.
We are not surprised. We are not surprised by that individual. I wish it could have been someone else's veneers, but it was not. We thank you, Dooley, for being here today. High top. Literally. That's double entendre for the girls. That's anywho. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in the next one. Guess what? Holes open. It's not a tree in Brooklyn. It's too far away. See Diggy.
Hello, it is so great to be back.
Well, welcome back.
Hey guys.
Welcome back.
You know, as long as it's an American season of Drag Race, I'm here.
You know,
Okay.
they gotta speak English. We know you. You travel
Okay, the
abroad.
ESL queens be damned.
Hey, he uses Google Voice, everybody. Anywho, Google Translate. No, C. Diggy, thanks for being here. We're excited to hear your thoughts and opinions today. I know you have a busy schedule. If you could, for me, please give the people your social media and let them know when they can watch your Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion review coming up soon.
Yeah. You can follow me, CDiggy1, on YouTube. I do 4 different shows a week. I do Housewives of Atlanta, Miami. I do Next Gen NYC, as well as Basketball Wives. Not to mention Pop Roast, too. I am busy. And then I have my Patreon, too, patreon.com/CDiggy1.
I love it. See, the new international seasons are coming out for Drag Race, so C. Diggy will not be participating in those conversations, but I will be covering Drag Race Brazil as well as Drag Race France All Stars, which starts.
Oh, I'm here for French All Stars.
It starts this week. The French All Stars, Dooley, we're gonna have to give it to because we got Mami Wata on there. We got our.
She has the best promo photo.
You know, ooh, true. Listen, come on.
I just want to put in an infinite Marge groan. Like I just,
you know, and Slajon Royale will soon announce something. They continue to show different things, sometimes threats.
Legs, thighs, breastplates.
Yeah.
Now that is, I will be here for Slajon Royale. I am excited for her.
I'm excited
episode, for her.
But yes, I will definitely be there for Slajon Royale.
Yes, her.
Sure.
Black. We don't need her.
That. We will be missing that.
We don't need that. But yeah.
Okay, listen.
Oh, I forgot
so
you.
we got to do this because we want to get the show on and get all the goings on because I do have to restart my computer. So these individuals will be holding it down. You see $1.84. That's for Jamar. You see $Diggy1. That's for C Diggy. And of course, oh my goodness, $sign Dooley Does It. Too much D. $sign Dooley Does It here. If you want to throw them a little bit of love, that's your cash.
Sometimes.
I appreciate the D. So yes, we thank you all for being here today. Now, the next one up is a woman with a cup of big old titties. It's Gabby. No, it's not Gabby.
She was still buffering before she even.
Baby, the misogynoir jumped out.
I'm so sorry. It was such a great intro too. Like I was like, wait, hold on, come back. I didn't get. Let me know. What's tea, baby girl? Are you ready? Because I had an order. I just wanted to. I gotta restart.
Baby, Matt get his big beautiful refund on his taxes next year. I cannot believe you. Oh my god,
beautiful.
He is saying
doing Gabby like that.
You know what, Dooley? As long as you know what I do. Okay, thank you. Okay, so what is it now, Gabby? Is it now? I can't see. Why am I can't see? Okay, yeah, it's now. Okay,
Matt said 19th Amendment. What?
That's right, Dooley.
Never.
Right. You see, I have the right screen up. As long as you know. Hey, it's Gabby. All right, yeah, that's all you get now. Fucked it up.
Well, damn, how y'all doing today?
Thank you.
Well,
thank you.
Ni hao, ma. Thank you.
I thought she was ready, Gab. That's why I was like, all right,
what? Literally, it didn't glitch till 2 seconds. When you said my name, it said, oof. I said, there it is.
We blame.
Have y'all been?
Most internet. We've been good, Gab. How you been, baby girl?
I've been better. I'm kind of glad we had a break because I had lost one of my children. I done lost a little payday. One of my little babies.
Oh no.
Little baby, I miss her. So if anybody want to contribute to the Fune.
Oh my, where are you?
If you want to contribute to the Fune, you already know what that's my dog. I done lost a child now, so you know. That's my little girl. You know I am about animals, so yeah. But I'm better now. I saw Natalie Nunn on Drag Race, and that brought me back. Let's do this, man.
Did we see Natalie Nunn?
I mean, we did in HD, not on that Zeus filter. That's for damn sure. We certainly did see Natalie Nunn. It never could chin check me. Yeah, we can do all that. But thank you, Gabby, for being here today. Shout out to the baby in the sky, you beautiful rainbow. I know you will be doing a RuPaul in a moment and putting it in the earth. So God bless you. If you could, I didn't do it. I didn't. Gabby, social media.
No, she's going in the urn. She's going in the urn. Don't trust. I don't trust.
Oh, okay. I'm just, hey, as long as you give him back, I mean,
planet. You can find me everywhere I want you to find me, especially TikTok. We're above 80K in followers, so please, they're real flighty up there, so that can be a great thing if y'all are consistent.
Come on, TikTok. I have to start doing that again. It's so confusing to me. All right, and last, and certainly not least, just getting off of their private jet. Skies above, Washington, D.C., night one, the pit, the honey hive pit, all of the expenses were paid. He was in the building and also 16 carriages. I was a little pressed, but it's all right because I enjoy this one's. I'm done. Okay.
Greetings and salutations all.
Come on, Blake. You got the merch. I'm so bad for the lines were too long. She started early. Wow.
We got the Washington, D.C. John, too, the one with her as the
monument for Abraham Lincoln. Oh,
yeah.
jelly. The lines were literally over 2 hours long in Houston.
They were wild.
I was like, nah. And then she started at 7:40, and I
Baby, she was on time. Well, she was not on time in D.C. She was at like 8:30.
Damn. See, that's what we were hoping. We're used to 8:30 for her. So, Blake, Keisha, thanks for being here, friend. Glad to have you on board. I don't even need to ask because it's $Blue Rubio. You see how we do that here? Damn you in the way that the programs work for you and not my camera. All right, so I need to restart my computer real quick. I'm gonna let these guys have a conversation with you about anything and everything. Please don't. I need to keep my channel. Baby.
We can cuss.
Well, it's past 14 minutes. So,
you can take this opportunity to talk about that thing that happened with the man in the oil.
Yeah, go ahead and get into
that. I cannot give away my secret sauce. I cannot say what I need to say because I do not want to give away my thesis statement for my new essay. But I will say it's not right, but it's okay. You're gonna belong to Massa anyway. If you keep acting just like you did in front of that courthouse. We'll just
try this shit again. You're gonna lose your wife.
I just, the past news cycle for the week has just been full of just stupidity, a little bit of misogynistic attitudes, and we're cooked.
Yeah, we're good.
We're cooked.
Speaking of which, in Alabama, it is official now that to have a Delta 8, 9, 10 is officially a felony. But just the Earth's flower. If you regularly smoke what people normally smoke, that's just misdemeanor in Alabama because KIV is passing everything but away. So shout out to her. Trying to fill up that super prison in Alabama. Shout out to her. I want her out. I want her out.
I can think of at least 5 states where a governor and or a mayor has funded a super prison. I wish we could just ascertain what could possibly be happening right now. You got Atlanta, you got New York, Idaho.
We're gonna be filling it up, but which is funny. I know y'all need to fill up that prison, but the majority of people that
Alligator Alcatraz.
I mean,
they don't really look like me.
But
But okay,
already.
Yes.
They want to look for criminals to put up in the prison. They can just start at the White House.
yeah.
So if you defund FEMA and you defund the EPA and then build a prison on top of wetland, A squared plus B squared.
Yeah, Earth is ghetto.
That math is math.
I'm just looking for the fastest thing smoking to Amsterdam. And I'll be back in 2028.
Girl, just take me to Canada. I don't need to go too far.
Yeah.
Although Amsterdam is lovely.
I've heard great
If you had
things.
to become an expatriate, where would you all go? Where would you find yourselves?
An expatriate.
Where would you go? Where would you be a citizen?
What do they like us?
That's the better question. Probably nowhere now. Aren't they like trying
say
to
Africa, but y'all-
deport people and then ban travel to the places that people are getting deported?
Wait, say that again, Jamar?
I feel like I've seen a story where he's trying to deport people places and then do travel bans on said places.
I haven't seen that headline, but I did see the headline where the girls who have been deported now have to pay for DNA tests to prove that the kids that got snatched up are actually their children. I did see that one though.
Crazy.
Such excellent
Ghetto.
usage of our tax money.
Ghetto.
I have a theory that because we're focusing on Haitians, Haitians are black. I feel like there's a lot of colorism about to happen, a lot of mistaken identities that are because they don't want us in here too. They don't want us in here either. That's what I was scared of. That could very much happen. That is also a possibility. So because there's people that talk just like me that were Hispanic and they said
I'm just like, what's the criteria here?
right. So I'm just saying that's
the statistic. There's like, what is it, like 42 different languages are spoken in Jackson Heights alone. Like,
yeah,
baby, y'all barely speak English good. So
America doesn't have an official language. America does not have an official language at all. It doesn't matter.
Don't you hear the people say, you're in America, you speak American.
Speak American.
I've never spoken American.
Speaking American.
I've never spoken American. Never spoken it.
All right. My apologies. Apparently, there's an issue with this camera, and I'm now blaming Mina because it fell in the middle of the night and it's not turning
Bad
on.
as hell.
So, yay. I'll have to figure that out later. And what a wonderful conversation that was. So let us move into something a little bit more lighter, if you will, in reference to RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10 episode.
Speaking of lighter.
Episode 10 here. Now, this one, all right, here we go. What did we think at the end of bracket 3?
Horrible.
Fuckery?
He said, "Fuck
What's
me?" Question mark.
Could have been an email. Could have been an email, honestly.
Yeah. Rigor mortis.
I feel like that was the feel good bracket, and we both saw the positives and negatives of having a feel good bracket.
I didn't feel good watching it.
Right, but so who's supposed to feel
Well,
good?
feel
The
like
audience
I
or the
mean-
queen?
like people be like, I'm just gonna give we got to push one of our girls. We got to push one, and then
We're gonna push the worst girl.
I was like,
Who's
I
the
just
worst
don't.
girl?
I've noticed in every bracket that a lot of girls, y'all have one that y'all like to kind of pity that don't need pity. None of these girls need pity. None of these girls, I don't think they need handouts. And it seems like every bracket has that one girl that we're like, oh, and I don't like it.
Soldier Girl, tell them.
Yeah. So back to that, Chris. Who is the worst girl?
The girl that got eliminated in this episode.
No,
Correct.
baby. I was talking about bracket 3 going into this one. So
Bracket 3.
okay, so that's your answer. You didn't want
I
to
got
say
to
her name.
answer.
I said it.
Okay.
Answer.
So,
I needed a name. I needed
Chris
a name.
is
Like, it
Y'all
was
being
he
messy.
just said, I just wanted a name. You know, Valerie's not here, so let me continue.
I would just say the name. I appreciate.
Cuckoo Lee
I
Fontaine.
appreciate my girl Cuckoo Ina.
I mean,
But in the Hunger Games of Drag, Mama, you got to have a girl that's gonna pull up.
What do you
My
appreciate?
girl ain't pull up.
There was unfortunate circumstances that took place with
Yeah.
malfunctionings of outfits and stuff, and it's like the
No,
only
no,
one that
Blake,
No.
what do I appreciate? I appreciate her spirit and her resilience and her willingness to move forward in spite of the odds.
exactly. Oh my God.
Mm.
See, Diggy, I was sick of you. All right,
See what
listen.
I was saying?
That was so
You
ass.
know what? Justice
was
for
so-
girl Denali. That's all. I was just going to for Denali.
Girl, I can't. I kind of feel like I do want to. I would have loved to see what my girl gave. I'm curious.
But honestly, I don't think it would have mattered. Production was going to get rid of. They don't care about Denali either.
Well, they got rid of the weakest link.
Oh.
So
See, I ain't saying all this, Matt. See,
My
I think
aunt said when they show you who you are, believe them the first time.
You know, it's great to have everybody here today. If you could hit that like button, share, and subscribe and become part of this Rant Pack family, I have to remind myself the camera has moved. As a reminder, these are just opinions. Relax. You're
send
gonna
all
be
hate to me, please.
No, I'm the easy one, right? Okay, so listen, we're gonna get to the slideshow here and talk about the semifinals and break down this episode. Have any of you seen the King of Drag show that came out of the Drag Kings? And it's on this gay streaming app called Reverie, and it's free. If you haven't, I would encourage. Yes.
I've seen the conversation. I have not seen the show.
Right.
I did.
It's definitely giving.
Finishes.
It's season 1 for sure. Tenderoni's on the panel with Sasha Velour and come on, Maddie. What's my other baby up there that I like? There's just I'll remember soon. I'm sorry, but it's a pretty good show. It's definitely different. It is season 1, so give it grace, just like the other shows in their first season. So some people like, well, why the hell is it all the money? I'm like, baby, first show. This is a pilot season. Okay, like
Baby.
we're
Paul
Paul.
like a $5,000 budget.
Very that, but they still get a cute prize. The prize isn't like $5,000. I think it's
Baby,
like,
hold on. Let us not forget. Dragula season 1, girl. We were the prize money.
Yeah,
We were the prize money.
I think it's the same price as
So
season
don't even
1
drag.
Drag Race.
You got to give them a chance to cook. Give them a
I
moment.
want to see it with a budget. I watched 1.5 episodes.
moment.
So yeah,
It was pretty
improvement.
good,
I
and they
just remember
don't.
they were talking about that girl. No, well, not a girl group. I don't know what they called it in that
Baby,
show.
Vander
but
got
they-
what, $12,000 or something?
Elf
More
Makeup or Elf Beauty is the sponsor of the show. Murray Hill is the host. That's what I was thinking of. And they have like weenie challenges, which is mini challenges. Meaty challenges is the maxi challenges. And then instead of lip sync for your life, it's called the final thrust.
That's cute.
So instead of lip syncing, they're given particular challenges that are supposed to be in some sort of wheelhouse of what they do as drag kings. For example, this last episode, they had to create a 60-second stand-up routine right after being in the bottom two and present it to the judges. It's a lot of
different.
Yes, Blake, I will recommend it because I watch it. King Molasses can have me. Do you understand this non-binary mother? Like, Gabby, you know what I'm talking. That had me thinking. I was over here like, what is this? Why is my body feeling this way? Yes.
King Molasses, there's always one else. Is she technically trained?
They are.
It's he.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, they. I'm used to calling he, they. I'm sorry.
Gabby canceled official.
I'm working on it.
Cancel.
That's why we don't have women on this program. I'm kidding.
That's why you can't make mistakes. Shut up.
Yeah, King Molasses was on Housewives of Potomac for that episode with Ashley Chris.
Oh,
That's the drag queen that was with Ashley for that episode for Housewives of Potomac, and they're on the season and they chew. But like, it's really interesting cast. Shout out to Percocet, one of my favorites. But yes, it's a good show. I highly recommend it, y'all. I actually cover it too, so watch my reviews. And shout out to Tenderoni. They reshared my link for the review this week. So shout out to Tenderoni. They're amazing, awesome performer, and they are never wearing the prompt. Also, Sasha Velour is a great judge. Great judge. So yeah,
I love Sasha hairstyle. Just
Always
love
been
it. Hard.
Sasha's always been fab. Like ever since she gagged us in season 9, it was like, okay, girl, this was rightfully yours. You are in line.
She's also not kissing their ass either when they're doing like their critiques. They actually give constructive criticism, and I'm like, oh thank God, I love this. This is very good. So
Sasha Velour is just a really good person, which is like refreshing in the Drag Race universe.
It's a good
And
show.
I enjoyed her when we were here for that short
you think
period.
she do a winners, or is that out of the?
I think she
said she would.
absolutely would. Yeah.
There is an allegedly supposed to be All Stars 12 is supposed to be allegedly winners too, and allegedly that's somebody who is like highly likely to be on that cast list.
Okay.
So we'll see.
If we're gonna do this, I need World of Wonder stop being some punk bitches and let Alaska get back up on there, because you're not gonna gas up our homegirl and let her do the thing and then she can't come back, girl. Just go ahead, let her suck it up. It's 2025 and you still beefing over season 4, girl. Let it go.
It would be really braggy if William also came back for a regular season of All Stars 2 after everything that's happened.
Let them.
This would be like how if Nene came back to Real Housewives of Atlanta after everything that happened. I heard, and I'm glad because now I'll watch the show again because I was.
Phaedra came back after sitting there and lying about Candy.
And Phaedra shouldn't have come back because she didn't offer nothing to the show but just be messy and look like her face not moving. Shout out to Angela.
I just don't understand how you can beef with somebody that's helped kept your brand alive for the last 12 years. That's crazy.
Like whether good or bad, people still talk about the show and it's through them, and that I have respect for. You know,
we've been watching Beatdown since what, season 7, season 6.
And then I'm a subscriber to that podcast too. So like, even though I always cringe when I say race chaser, but yes. But
I laugh because still Black, okay? Still.
As long as it's not the black one, we're all right. You know, shout out to Eureka. All right. I wonder what she did for Juneteenth. But listen, RuPaul and Michelle, this is probably the last time we have to do this bit. Some of us are very thankful. We'll see what happens when we get to the finale of it all and the toupees and all of the stashes. But we got some first looks up from the girls returning back from their 9-month allegedly break in between the time. This Armand Wiggins in the white universe. There you go.
Trade of the season. We just give it out. Hell.
You talking about the Dodge Ringo?
Really
Dodge Ringo in the back. That's the trade.
So instead of it being for Diddy, it would be for Johnny Depp. Oh my God, that's awful. That is blue, dark joke.
You talking about that tower of Kings in the background? That's the trade, Gabby.
A lot of shit.
The background.
You talking about that hatchback on the left?
No, baby.
Irene is back from her hiatus. What are we giving this look? I actually like it.
I think it's cute.
So
Like,
soft.
Irene looks amazing.
Gives winks.
It's so soft too.
Come on, soft toot. I feel Michelle costume coming from that soft toot. It's okay.
Yeah.
Bosco is next.
Yes.
Looks
I love
amazing. I like this runway much more than the second one we'll see later.
You so right.
Mm-hmm.
So right. I wish this was longer, but I also know the construction right here is meant to be like that. Let me, something about that bothers me, but other than that, I think it looks
Right? Like, I feel like
okay.
they've
Wait,
gone out to the ground or like not been there. It's weird.
because I think she's wearing like really high heels or some sort of platform, so that's why it's up like that. I just wanted the tentacles to hit the floor.
It kind of reminds me of the statue on Beetlejuice that Catherine character.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But your confessionals, bitch. I was like, Bosco, I'm living. I'm sorry. This red lip is puss, honey. I was I live. Bosco's been fun this season. I'm here for it.
It's giving Kylie Minogue a little bit.
Come on,
I see how
Kylie.
you got there. Yes.
Yeah.
Take me to the world. Aja is next.
I like the wings.
Hate the shoe.
To hate the shoes.
Yeah, I didn't even
Shoes
see the
on
shoes until
y'all.
just now.
They needed to match.
It's a little
Well,
good.
She has a much better runway later.
Mm-hmm.
It,
After reveal.
the midsection doesn't look like it fits.
A little bit.
Like, it's like the corset part is too. It's all too short.
Mhm.
It's a little little teen. It's a little small. Drewski, thank you for the first super chat of the day. Speaking of RC, this tea about Acid not paying for her paper doll runway look and the receipts. Pay for your things. Oh, I'm just hearing about this.
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear about that either.
I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't know. I ain't heard about that. No, my goodness gracious. But thank you, Drewski. I appreciate the super chat and the what's on the street. Shout out to Aja.
I hate this wig.
Mm-hmm.
Bracket.
Drives me insane.
Oh, okay.
Every confessional, he'd be like, "Oh, girl, take that thing off."
Oh no.
Bracket too. It's
I'm being phobic. Oh my god. Blake.
What do we think of George's look?
It's all right.
I think George's looks nice. I wish it were just a tad longer.
It's serviceable. Like, I feel like I expect more.
Meet and greet.
From George's?
Meet and greet.
No, I like the wig. I like the construction. Fuck it.
I think she looks like a Feely Posturepedic. I do not like this garment, and I don't like the way that the bottom of it, the line that cuts
It's
with the
weird.
purple starts. I don't like that.
George's Dooley said you like the mattresses that be rolled up in the pack and you can just unzip it and it flop out.
Baby.
That's what you just said.
No, she looks like the mattresses she gets pile drived in, but that's another story.
Yeah, I don't know her life.
Oh.
Let's keep it gapey in here.
Right, Mama's not just pickled; she's gay.
I don't know her life.
This is pretty to me, but I see some point of views that everyone has. Continuing on, my best.
Maybe he's giving Renaissance set.
Not her growing facial hair.
No, it's got actually furniture.
I liked this look on Lydia a lot.
She is growing on me. Like, she definitely deserves her spot on this show. Like, she's made a believer out of me, I must say.
Come on, believer. You
So
are part of the community.
I love that Lydia makes all of her own garments. I think that is a fantastic skill to have, and they look very good. I think I would love for Lydia to understand that you are not as tall as you think you are, and so just cut the bottom a little bit because it all just drags along the floor a little bit too much.
And they were talking about that too for the runway, for the one that she wore. I'm with Blake on that one. For me, it's the fact that she can go into a different, avant-garde style, a little bit wild in the brain sort of feel, and then she can go into these classic looks. And I'm like, oh, you chew classic, you chew pageant drag. So That's what I like about Lydia. Like she
Look at
can
his
do
hair
a
on
lot.
her.
Like even this is. You see how much fabric she's holding up?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like
It looks heavy
a
on her.
whole
It looks,
bundle in her hand. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Up.
In both hands, actually.
Would y'all call her a baby Alaska? No.
No.
I would call her a baby
No.
Lydia.
Well, look at who she's in the relationship with. So definitely not a baby Alaska. You know, that is like
Also,
opposite.
Alaska couldn't sew, right?
Or wasn't that Alaska was
She could
good
put
with
something
unconventional
together.
You ain't gotta
materials? It was
sew-
the
you ain't gotta
regular
sew a
stuff that
tank top.
Alaska
She
struggled with, right?
remember the sugar ball. She put something together that was cute, but she
Yeah.
did not sew.
you ain't got to sew a
Yeah.
tank top, so that's
It
okay.
exploded. The candy,
You
yeah.
gotta put it together, and Alaska put it together.
You just gotta borrow it.
Mhm. I like this confessional look.
She's such a
I like
baby. She's like Oliver Twist.
Can I have some more?
Now, Mistress, this is the best you did this week, high key. As far as
Okay,
lips.
it's all downhill from here.
And your lip sync outfit. This intro lip sync outfit. After that, I love you, but I
Anything
can't.
in between?
It's quickly downhill.
Because this wig is everything. The
That
mug
is-
is right. And this
Oh, yeah,
dress.
she ate this.
I wonder if RuPaul likes that wig and would wear a wig like that instead.
Ooh, you mean coming up soon? But yes.
Oh,
Girls, top thrill dragster. I go up real quick and I came down.
But fun fact, I realized the timeline of events that happened, and so I saw her in between the time that she came back to film the
Wow.
rest of this. When we saw her for New Year's Eve and the full cheers and stuff, this is like in between them coming. So I was like, oh my god, gag! But you didn't spill, girl. Good for you. You low key gave me a light hint, but I had to figure that out later because I didn't know what was going on. I was trying to be suspicious. But yes, Ginger, go ahead, bitch. Congratulations on the
Go ahead,
125 too. For real. Because this is a whole nother person. I was like, who is this?
See, I'm curious. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Gabby. What you gonna say? No.
9 months apart. First, that's crazy because I'm surprised y'all trust the girls to hold water for 9 months. That's insane to me. 2, how do you, if you were a bigger girl, because congratulations on y'all eliminating half of you didn't make it to the other bracket. Congrats. But y'all look good. How do you get clothes? Like, make sure you have costumes that fit in time for that. Like, did you think some of them had looks that they would have done?
I think they just got things taken in or got new stuff because they were prompted with what they'd have to do coming back to the show in between them, taking the pause while they were filming other things and so forth and so on. So,
okay.
Cynthia Roscoe gave dates. She didn't get it.
Because this is
she
3
said, she said
episodes.
July 20th.
Right, 2024. This was April 2025.
Yeah, so they would.
Months.
They only have to bring what 10 things possibly because it's 3 episodes. It's 1, 2, and then the finale episode, which they all know it's going to be a lip sync. So you're going to be wearing the same sweaty bodysuit for the whole thing and whatever the tearaway gag going to be, you know, and then go for there unless they change throughout the process. But yeah, I was here for my favorite wand maker, you know, in the Harry Potter universe that's non-transphobic. I was here for it. I was like, Ginger, you giving them girls unicorn-haired wands, bitch. I'm here for it.
I mean, Ginger's whole personality this episode was everything. I was like, yes, I'm bobbing.
Yep. Really loved it.
So, Diabetes is next.
Very tacky.
Oh,
I mean, honest, Diabetes was invisible.
Come on, Tacky.
oh, okay.
I mean, she was not in the edit this episode. She wasn't. I don't even remember this outfit.
Chris,
I didn't either. I was like, who is this?
And Diggy said shoe. And Diggy said shoe.
I was not prepared at
Okay.
all. I was not prepared at all.
Do you think it's tacky, Matty? Do you agree?
Okay, so I personally was fine with this, you know, possibly just came out of a box meant for some blue blood, you know what I mean? First lady tease. I kind of found it to be where it was going, but I also, when Chris's statement, I thought that's her style. So that's why I'm like,
oh, wait a minute now, Matty.
I mean,
where was this outfit going? And where was she going in it?
Okay.
To the Alps.
So, okay, imagine imagine there's a Bratz doll that's Russian and also, but it's like a spy.
No,
this
no.
Is she going to the French side? She going to the Swiss side? What's that she going to, man? Which part of the Alps?
Wherever
if it was
her
dog
favorite hot
clothes, it would
chocolate
work.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If these were dog clothes, they'd be cute on a dog. They wouldn't be cute on a human.
I'm trying to save it.
I have to stand with C. Diggy with this.
It was the tacky for me. I was not prepared.
Baby, Diggy had that red set
It
and
was just
loaded,
the
baby.
first thing that came to my mind. I forgot about this look.
Diggy didn't even
I
think.
did too.
Lisa
She wasn't
Rinna
in
would
the
wear
episode.
this down.
Let her
Lisa
get
Rinna
up.
would wear this down for sure.
Oh yeah.
Baby
The
girl,
only
so
time we
perfect.
heard from Diabetic this episode was her describing who she was playing for Snatch Game. That's it.
You've been enough. I don't focus on you anymore.
She did talk to Ginger Jamar about
What did she
how
say?
his mistress was coming for her. How you feeling? She did have a question for the person in her bracket. I'm
Ciao.
10 seconds, but yes, that is TV time.
I think Mistress triggers her anxiety. Like, whereas Ginger was like, girl, if you don't get that shit out my face, Dia's like, oh.
Because Ginger understood the minute there was 8 new bitches, Ginger was like, this is a new game. I'm not fucking with none of y'all.
And
Ginger
they
saw
worked
bitches
together
and she
too.
said, oh, this is what we doing? Oh, okay.
Like they've worked together too, so she's aware of her bullshit. And it's like,
Yeah, I know you,
can't
bro.
catch me. These hoes don't know you like I know you. We were on the road together. You were giving me the business. No, we're not doing that here. So like, to me, one person was playing last week's game, and the other one has moved on in the competition, and that is what I saw this episode. And I love my bitch, but I was like, girl, you still playing points. We're not in points no more. This is basically how it's been. Gabby, I can hear you chewing all in this camera system. You're chewing, baby.
Baby, she got Gabby got them
not
jaws.
me.
Yes,
I
baby,
ain't no-
jaws of life.
These
Wait,
fries are
Jamar,
not
hold
going to.
on.
It's not me.
Hold on. Now, Jamar. You,
Look, I didn't think you could hear that.
It wasn't me.
I'm thinking something with my honey roasted almonds. I'm telling you.
see, here's the gag.
I'm
Jamar's so far away from the camera, Gabby. I didn't see him
Always
chewing.
Gabby.
I
It's
see
always
your
Gabby's
mouth
fault.
doing the ooh and the ah, so that's why I was like, "What's going on?" And then
Well, I guess we just learned that Jamar got jaws. Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shadow of a man. Oh my God,
Yeah,
Cynthia,
that's somebody.
C. Diggy, and Blake's favorite, Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Is
Girl, don't you lie to me like that.
it is opposite day, so I did want to say the truth.
This look,
The fool.
yeah.
I feel like after a long night of hooking, Master Chief didn't like the session,
Master Chief.
so he good. It's giving very much Halo. I'm sorry.
We pushed her through.
This is
Acid Betty pushed her.
Who is we? Who is
hold
we?
on. This is I don't know what Doom this is, but like it's the big ass circle in the stomach area for me that I'm confused.
You know, if Heidi Klum was there, Heidi Klum was like, there's a taste level issue here.
Oh, speaking of Heidi Klum, shout out to Project Runway and Utica being on there this season. It will be premiering July 31st on Hulu, and I will be covering it. So
I'm gonna watch that. I'm excited to see that.
I was like, you had me at the Seventh-day Adventist, honey. Go ahead, Jamar.
Oh no, I was just saying, Cynthia looks like she's about to use the toxic spikes with this look.
Mm.
I don't
Very poison jab.
Come on. Oh, you call her Toxic Rogue? Boo.
Wow. Ooh, I know that one.
Ooh.
They look mean.
What's
It's
that
the
on her
outfit. I
face?
swear it's the outfit. Love people down.
When she out of fucking cats.
I don't
But
know.
see, the
I thought you
problem
were trying to
with
give space.
Cynthia is that we don't really have an identity with a lot of her looks. Like they just seem like they're random.
It's literally 4 fabrics in this one image. The right arm and the left arm don't match. The spikes are different than the left titty. What is happening? This is chaos.
Did Acid Betty make this?
Maybe, probably.
She did
No,
say that she was going to be making outfits for Cynthia. So
Yeah.
perhaps.
It's giving that.
Sabotage.
No shade.
She do be having them Mortal Kombat fabrics, so I do believe.
Baby,
Because when you-
Edidia would ever. Don't you ever.
It did you wouldn't, but Essie would. Now Essie
not
done
saying-
done this. when they make
Not
Mortal
Sindel
Kombat.
lost her nose. Okay, Nikki G show. Thank you for the super chat. Please send this to Dia for her new Bitter Betty show with Acid. Please no, because I'm. Thank you. Love you down, Nikki, but I'm not in the mood.
Love you
It's not the mood. Listen here, because I love both of them for different reasons, just not this week. So if it gets a little hot and spicy, you know I get active.
Uh-oh.
Watch. But shout out to Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Love you, sister, but it's been a week. Now, they're told that it's back to old school rules and no point system is available. As soon as they walk in the room, Mistress pulls her bracket 2 girls. Also, they shaded the fuck out of Ginger. For this bodysuit. I'm like, Mistress bodysuit looks like it, but who? And then you look at Ginger's. I'm like, now that's okay.
Now,
I'm gonna move the chat just so you can see this. Craziness. I said, okay.
y'all are shady.
I was like, maybe she
They
didn't
forgot to
tell
sort
him.
that out.
Like maybe she didn't do all that or whatever the case may be. Calder, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, baby. Love seeing all of y'all back together. Missed see Daddy too. Also, it's National Fried Chicken Day.
Salute.
Somebody shot. Nice shot.
Well, thank you so much, Calder, for the super chat. I appreciate it, baby. And I'm sure see Daddy loves it too. That may be a new one or possibly not.
That is not a name that I use online.
I heard
Offline.
that. I was like, I feel that's been used before. Okay, we're
Port Authority.
I cannot. Too funny. Mistress pulls them bracket 2 girls to the side real quick for no reason. I said, I love you, girl, but what is this about? Y'all can't strategize. This is no longer about that anymore.
And it also makes all 3 of y'all look mean.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious.
Mistress, I like you. You was doing a lot for this. Like I understand in the brackets, but in this, it looked like a lot. And I like it.
I didn't like it at all.
It was too orchestrating. Like, yeah, I don't like that.
Sister came in real hot, and I just was like, baby, like, and I love you down, girl.
Mm-hmm.
But
I do too.
I'm thinking to myself, you went in on Ginger the whole episode. The whole episode. I needed you to play with others, and it wasn't happening.
It's giving bullying.
Because she knew that once they knew it was Snatch Game, she knew she had to throw her off. Because out of this group, Ginger is the only one who's really performed well for the most part in Snatch Game consistently. So she's like, I gotta try to, knock her down a bit. That's
It's
all I
also
think it
like
was.
Ginger's like she's like I'm gonna see it when I believe it. I'm gonna see it when I believe when I see it. It's like, girl, Ginger's already given it to you twice.
2 times the winner in this. No one has to show you nothing.
If you
baby
didn't
girl.
see it, you didn't watch the show. Ginger showed you who she's about to be for this particular challenge. And I know the girls know she won all 3 episodes that she was just in. Like,
She was smart. You'd be cool with her. I would have been cool with Jen.
So I have a hypothesis. I also think, I think Mistress has violated the rule of yes and the girls are clocking her tea. So like the girls who were in her bracket know because they were a part of it, but there's girls in the room that have worked with Mistress, and I think they're familiar with the way that she moves. And when you violate the yes and rule, the girls don't want to work with you. They don't want to pull you aside and have a little moment. And so I think we're seeing the girls who know, oh, I got something to show and I don't give a F. I don't give a fuck about what you do. And the girls who are like, damn, now I got to engage to get my camera time. And we going to see what that creates.
Mistress doesn't stick.
And
She
Ginger
gonna do what she
has
want to
worked
do regardless of what the outcome is.
And Ginger has worked with her before, so Mistress cannot produce around her, and it's not going to work like that. Also, Ginger, and someone mentioned this the other day, is that Ginger's, recent diagnosis of being autistic. In a sense, when Mistress is trying to play with her head, and
It don't
Ginger
process
has
the
already
It's like, all right.
figured her out, and it's like,
Yeah.
I know what you're doing, so I can now play. Like, you don't know what level this baby is on, because Ginger's very intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
So-
okay, hold on. I'm gonna give y'all an example.
Season 20+ year drag queen.
Neurodivergent friend. Like, I had a conversation with a friend. So you ask your friend, where do you want to eat?
Mhm.
Me, I'm thinking of a specific place. I have learned, depending on the way that your neurodivergence works, you might be thinking in categories. Do I want Mexican? Do I want Italian? Do I want... And so I can see how the way that you may, process your stuff could potentially set you up to understand something or, miss out. And I think in this particular case, it's working in Ginger's favor because she's missing all of the chaos.
Yeah,
I
and
think
that's
Ginger's
really,
missing the chaos. I think Ginger's very aware.
yeah, that's
That
my point. She's aware of it, and the thing is she knows how to deflect around it. Just like Dooley said, just like I said earlier too. If you've worked with the devil, you know its worth. You know its actions. It can't fuck with you. You know the tricks. So like when they come back in the room and they all separate, oh, we already know how it's gonna go here, and then she starts off with, I heard that Ginger, she was talking about you. It's like, oh, we're doing this now.
Here we go.
We're doing it right now.
See, girl,
Because we just got
was
here.
smart.
Like, you didn't even let us breathe before you started. It's
Girl,
5
it's been 2 hours.
minutes.
We had no
Right.
snacks. We had no
this is
chips.
how you could have pulled. This is how you could have pulled it because she's not aware of your shenanigans in that bracket. Girl, we work together. Tell me about this character. I'm gonna be Natalie. Let me do some jokes and see how you feel about it because I know this is what you do, girl. You know, I know you. We've been on tour together. Yes. Let me see your
The
character.
gag is,
Love it.
Tina was playing back. You know what I'm saying? And she was returning it, but it was also coming across because there was frustration. Carrie was too passive in the moment. Mistress took advantage of that. Nicole Page Brooks, she didn't take as a threat. Here we go. She pulled George's through. She already knew George was going to do good. Lydia was an easy, come on, sister, let's do all that. That girl works. Mistress is up here, very that. But at the same time, again, if you've seen it before, you cannot be spooked again. And this is Snatch Game too. This is her wheelhouse. Good luck. Like
Mistress worked in that bracket format, but I knew when it came to the merger with the other girls like a Ginger, a Bosco, and Irene, and Aja, that wasn't going to work in her favor. And
next week it looked like Aja's going to let her have. I was like, oh, here we go. Because you turned your
Play the
attention.
game.
But think of girls who will let Mistress.
Go ahead, Blake. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, it's about three, maybe 4 of them girls who will let Mistress have it. And while Lydia over here like, oh, thanks, mother. Lydia is not really your friend. Lydia is aware that she's on TV, that this whole mother-daughter situation is happening. But bitch, the minute that no longer serves Lydia, I'm out.
Ask Tina.
I mean, she's been very vocal about it. I don't think she's been. I think the only person. I think Mistress is aware of that, or she should be.
She should be.
So I'm going to say, I think the one thing here, so Mistress does take up a lot of space in terms of the way that she works. But I do think that is not
Julie's
no pun
fat phobic.
intended.
Julie's fat phobic 2025.
Julie's fat phobic. We can come back to that another time. I think the difference here, though, is characterization. All these girls in here are really good at characterizing certain elements of things, except maybe George's. And I think that kind of got in Mistress's way during the Snatch Game.
You know, I will say this one right here, tall and long, type 2. You look just like Jane Lynch, and that was wild to see. That was scary.
Yeah, that freaked me out.
I will say, like, the looks and like the makeup and just the styling of how they put their characters together looked great. You would think from a picture, oh, this might actually be good, but
Daya, you look like you date black girls. You got the 3-6 Mafia City Trench shirt on. It's
Wow.
You like you date
The
black
stay
girls.
fly. The stay fly
you got a
shirt.
stay fly shirt.
Wow.
That shirt has been. That shirt is a relic.
But Gabby,
That shirt is a relic.
skater black girls.
Yes. Come on,
Yes.
skater black girl. Wait.
Oh yeah, skater. Yes.
All black. It's all black.
Gabby, like, oh, I found out some tea. She does.
I
Okay,
said,
no.
I don't know. Hell.
Shout out, Drewski. I think this is you on my PayPal. Baby, thank you, Drewski. Appreciate you, love. Hey, Matricia, you can check Shock Rala on Insta for the Tea on Acid's paper doll look that she made. And this week's Hot Goss has an interview timeline on non-payment. Okay. You know what, T? I'm actually gonna give y'all a little tea. I'm gonna do an interview with somebody from House on Fire. As you know, it's back on BET Plus, but I actually have been in the background having a conversation with somebody from the show who wants to do a one-on-one, and there will be more to come with that later. Ding. Kind of a gaggy. It happened 2 days ago, so we'll see how that goes. But yes. But as far as these walkthroughs were concerned, RuPaul saying, "Have you done the Snatch Game to Bosco?" was wild. I was like, "Oh, you do not? You really do not know these girls? You do not know these? That bitch is lit. Not too long ago, you just saw her. Like, it's chocolate. You remember you gave her the golden ticket,
and she made it to top 5.
That was top 4.
And she's been performing on the review for the last year, right?
Oh my god, that was crazy.
And your name is.
It's one word. That's it, or is it the Bosco? No, but y'all are asking if there's a new season on BET. No, it's the same season. BET Plus just picked up the rights to also play it, so now it's on Wow Presents Plus and it's on BET Plus. So that means House on Fire is getting that traction. We're hoping for season 2. Shout out to House on Fire. I appreciate y'all having me for DragCon. Thank you. But yes, we need to just get to Snatch Game. Let's go ahead and move on. That's what we're going to talk about, folks. Didn't even talk to Cynthia. Not at all. And here we go. So Raja looks good.
As always.
When I was singing,
as always.
Just a beaming. You know.
It's actually a really good look on Raja.
It is. That hat is severe. Ooh, that hat is severe, baby.
Very Alice in Wonderland-ish.
Right? Isn't that hat her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then there's the black one.
The black one. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
This blue pin trail, and y'all would be respectful of her.
I'm light skinned. I can say it like that.
Oh, she looked like somebody man at church.
Ooh, wait, what?
No.
Wait.
So Potomac, like, cast.
No, that's too
Okay.
dark for Potomac.
No, is it? Oh
Ask
yeah.
Ashley.
This is after vacation. This is on the girls' trip.
This is I'm not talking to Wendy. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So we are going to move past Raja and Gabourey Sidibe, and we're going to get into
Oh my.
episode of Snatch Game. So let's talk about the individual contestants. It is Bosco as Carrie Kerr, who was a nightlife showgirl doll in Vegas, back in the Gap, and an impressionist. What do we think of Bosco's performance?
Safe.
Better than the first.
Safe.
Listen,
Cher cheapened it for me.
if you're not in the top, you're in the bottom for me. This is the bottom performance.
There were people that did worse.
Maybe the Blakeocracy lives on. Okay.
Middle of the road.
The Cher was
Very middle.
didn't care for the Cher. Preferred whenever we were just Carrie. The Joan Rivers is hard because we have seen Joan be done so well.
Exactly.
So it was like, well, you're doing a lot of. It was a lot of mid. It wasn't bad. It was a lot of mid.
Yeah, the funniest part was just her changing the wig. That moment, that was the highlight.
And so wait, so now that we can say the funniest part was her changing the wig, is she still mid?
Yes.
Yes.
Compared to the people we're going to talk about, yes. Low mid.
Why does she think she did good though? Like, why did everybody tell her like, "Oh, I thought she was going
Because
to be"?
everyone was so bad.
I mean, have you been on the internet? Have you been on the internet?
Kenny Kerr, not Carrie Kerr, by the way. The chat.
Oh, it's Kenny, not Carrie. Okay, my bad. I can't read that card, Sweet Pea. I thought those were ours, baby. That looked like Sister's handwriting. My bad. Listen, AC, thank you for the tip people on Cash App. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to be swell here in these streets, but not carrying it. Thank
Turn the
you.
wheels around.
Turn it around. Listen. Moving on to the next. It's Pitbull.
It was so like not great. It was like
This was trash, and
like
I'm mad that they
Daya-
gassed it.
Oh my gosh.
Deja's Lil Jon. It was like just as funny. Like just as funny. Like
Oh.
Baby, George just found that one thing that makes RuPaul laugh, and she said, "I'm going to do this every time."
She said,
And the pretty girls always do that.
RuPaul
It
loves a
sounds
good
like George's trying to be Butch. It don't even sound
like
like
can you
Pitbull.
stop? It's not funny. Like it just seems like
But
he's
the
shucking
thing
and
was- the thing
jiving.
was, Jorge was funny.
Ru likes a good twink tap.
The little masculine,
Like, girl, this is not funny.
the little masculine voice she played for Rose for the Rose one time. Like I was like, okay, this is different.
She was giving pocket top. You know, it is what it is. It
Not a
gave,
pocket top. Not a
we did a
portable top.
song. We did a song during the election season, and it backfired, kind of like individual, if you will. Like it is what it is.
Oh, she didn't say Dale. What?
At all.
Which is
Trademarks.
How did
I feel like-
no, she had to have did it at
Okay.
least once.
Jamel knowing useless things. Okay.
Did she say Mr. World? Did she say Mr. Worldwide? Did she say Mr.
So-
Worldwide?
I feel
Yes,
like she
she
had to
Okay.
because everything he owns is copyrighted. Like that man is so LLC. He is LLC'd out. So I feel like when you choose Pitbull, so remember Pitbull had a huge like 2008 through. That man is LLC down. So I'm sure she could not use that.
See, the thing is that George has played with the rest of the cast, and RuPaul laughed, which is kind of what they asked for. So I can't be mad at it. I wasn't offended by the performance, but everyone's points are very valid today.
It was safe. I think she should have switched spots with Irene.
Yes.
Same.
You know what? Okay, wait a minute, because that runway from George's was tea. So
yeah.
Oh, I mean that's true, but there should have been more than one high placing queen there because she was the only one that was in the top.
I do wish Irene was on the stage because they had a bottom 4, and it's like we could have had a top 3 and a bottom 3, and had Irene up there because that runway deserved time.
Yes, I was like, what?
Jaja was okay.
They're doing that weird thing like they did for All Stars 4. Remember where they would just make up? It was a bottom 3, 4, or 5, depending on what they decided that week.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're right.
Jabbers.
Like it kind of throws off the ranking because Irene should have been up there.
Shout out to Crash on Cash App. Still can't read. Love you, buddy. Love you too. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We have almost 400 people in this live today. We appreciate you for tuning in. These are simply random thoughts that are being thrown at you at a rapid pace, sometimes loud, sometimes quiet. But remember, this program is for entertainment purposes only and content sign attention line. Any religion, race, gender, company, individual, wigs, and all opinions expressed by myself and these program participants are solely our personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. Do not send hate to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. And have yourself a good time. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. You're grown. We appreciate you for being here. And if you want to drop a little love in our jars, mine's scrolling below with the PayPal, the Cash App, the Venmo, and everybody else's Cash App is right there with $sign over for Jamardi4, $Dooley does it for Dooley. I did that right this time. $CDiggy1 for CDiggy1, $Gabby with an I because it's Gabby. That's Gabby. And $Blue Rubio. That finger looks wild. But yes, here we go. We're going to move on to the next person, if you will. This is crazy.
Freaky. It freaked me the hell out. I hate it.
Diabetic is a
Stop.
lesbian. A lesbian. She's a lesbian. She's a tall one at that. My God. I can't wait for her needy leaks to get an argument across the pool.
And she didn't even like do a lot of real like makeup
No.
transformation. This is like a standard mug, but
It's your
it's still
Now she
DNA.
still looks like she
Character.
dates black girls, like I said.
But she was not in the edit this episode. I couldn't tell you a single thing that lady said outside of what kind of men do you like, I think.
because she wasn't good.
She was all right.
Did the length of Snatch Game bother y'all?
Yes.
It should. I needed 10 more minutes at least
I
to
needed
get it.
I
Like
needed
Of
more
course,
ginger,
you want 10 more
to be
minutes.
honest with you. I felt like
Yeah.
they
You
didn't
can't,
give
you
ginger
can't
more.
just
Most women do want you to have a little bit longer.
I feel like don't make it short unless
according
it's
to
bad.
Cynthia, they was only doing it for an hour when all the other seasons were 2 hours.
What?
Hmm.
And I can tell.
Okay, now it
I
makes
can
sense
tell.
why I was like, okay, that's it. We're done.
'Cause
We
I-
don't. Let the girls
Yeah.
cook. Sometimes if they're sitting there for a minute, the jokes come to them. Like, let them cook for a bit. But it is what it is. Woo!
Girl.
Cynthia got the strangest edit I think I've ever seen in a Snatch Game because
Makeup.
Rue was laughing
At her.
and
Okay.
they gave her that weird edit. I was like, is she flopping? I can't tell.
It's that Lexi Love moment of
Very
you're
bad.
doing
It's
so
like, so
bad.
is she in the top?
You're falling apart.
But here
so
we
funny.
go, Jamar. It was a whole nother story on that stage now. I said,
Mhm.
But Lexi gave up on herself, and like part of the funny was her giving up on the fact that like, fuck, I don't know what's happening. Cynthia, to her credit, stays in character the ability that she can, and it's just like, oof, girl, you should have pivoted at some point. This was not.
the teeth falling out could have really been played into a nasty bit, if you will. There were a couple of misses. There were a lot of balls that were thrown in this and the other. And Rivera, I love it. Give me that tea. You don't watch everybody's shows now. Yeah, Cynthia said a lot on Roscoe's. I'm surprised to spill that much. But she said RuPaul was rushing through and not letting the girls volley with each other.
I can tell.
I don't
I would
know.
have said I.
Go ahead, Jab. Go ahead. I almost say Jab.
Sorry.
Go
Jab it.
Go ahead.
No, I would have said. I said it fell out because I bit Raven. But
Wow. Well,
something black joke.
Why the fuck she got these wings on?
Not sinners, huh?
Why she got these
We gonna
wings?
kill all of y'all. We gonna kill all of y'all. Everyone.
I'm sorry.
Baby, that 82% jumped out. I got scared.
I'm done. I'm done. The Irish came through. Listen, so Zsa Zsa Gabor, I mean, Irene is next. I thought this was okay, but she looked really good.
I mean, she looked. Ooh.
Puss.
She looked
good.
I thought she did great. I laughed a lot. She's great at improv, like she did in her challenge in the first bracket. When she asked Raven to work for her or be like something, I thought that was funny.
When she do that, sneak on the ground.
Oh, it was a racist joke and I missed it. Oh my god!
She said for the pores and threw her make on the ground. Funny.
Yeah.
I really thought Irene was gonna be in the top.
Me too.
Imagine if she said, "You gonna bake me a pie, Raven?" Oh my god, I would have peed. But yeah, to me, Chris, it didn't land as much, but I still thought the illusion was cool. I was like, okay, like Mama gave Zsa Zsa, and she did sound a bit like her too. So, props to it. This wig is everything to me, and I love this outfit. But yes,
it's like an Ivanka Trump wig.
I just want to give Irene her thanks for being versatile.
Yes.
Like I feel like Irene was very like the alien girl that she portrays herself to be. Like I really like her in this format. She's grown on me, and she could do some shit.
I'm glad we're seeing someone who had gotten a first out come back and not be pushed. We're actually seeing the work and it makes sense. So we're not like, oh, okay. Like it's like, oh yeah, she's chewing. Mama's doing the do. I love you, Aja. Cookie Tookie is a wild choice for Drag Race with this kind of crowd.
Cookie Tookie is a wild choice for someone with your skin color.
Okay, Blake, I said the same thing. I said, girl, this is you lights, hey, beige over here. I get it. I no way. I was like, there is no way.
You could be Lil' Kim low key, like right now.
Right now.
Right now, you could be Lil' Kim.
She do look like him.
But Cookie Tookie, 1, 2, 3, get up off the. No, you could not be.
I wanted the face lumpy prosthetics to be put there.
Big.
Unfortunately, Cookie Tookie's face was very made for,
She would have came out there looking like Madam.
Jawbreaker, and then Nettie Jawbreaker. Cheek tease.
Jawbreaker.
It was very, I don't know, low hanging fruit to me.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
It was a really bad choice because Cookie Tookie is
no longer.
Yes.
Well, it's the fact that she's a part of a portion of the internet that this community does not respect enough to get this sort of tea and humor. And Aja wasn't doing anything to really give it because
she's so wild that like you can't put that type of wildness in this format. Like Aja you couldn't be Cookie Tookie.
Right. You couldn't make even more fun of her that she made fun of herself. You can't make fun of her better than she did unintentionally.
You just can't do that, and you can't be as raunchy as like Cookie was a raunchy girl.
Yeah,
with titties out on a live stream, baby.
You have to say C word every 3 seconds. It was not going to work.
The switch up in the voice, we didn't see that happen while that was happening here, because Baba used to do that all the time when she was about to beat somebody the fuck up, and it was like, yo, about to go ahead and do it. There was a whole, I used to watch Cookie's videos, very interesting. The beef with her and T.S. Madison and all that happened.
If she was there,
that would have been a gag. But like, yeah, I don't know. It was, I love her down, but I was like, no, I love my girl.
I think she needed to read the room.
Right. I feel like TS would have gave her ones if she would have given her 10s if she did it well. TS will still give credit. She'll still give credit.
Well, up next is Sharon Needle. I mean,
I was gonna say she looks like the winner of season 4.
Yeah, she does.
I would like somebody that
over this.
She looks like somebody that has victims. So yeah, I would, like to say that this performance was great, but I was kind of like, well,
not enough. I didn't see enough.
I mean, I am still singing "Busting Up with My Finger."
I mean, that was like one of the moments memorable from the Snatch Game, and they put her low for it. I was like, huh.
I didn't watch enough of Big. I remember her from being on Big Brother, right?
Shoot, I don't even know who that is.
I'm trying to respect Prona. I really don't know how they.
I don't know who Pete is. So you are up. That's
from
on you.
You Spin Me. It's from Dead or Alive.
Oh,
they're from Dead or Alive, and then they had a bunch of surgeries, but I don't know. I think they were being referred to as he on the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think they were on. Damn it, on TV. Big Brother. Yeah, they were. Okay, thank you.
Sometimes I dip in and out of the world of whatever that is, and I never understand who those people are. But then again, I used to watch Teen Mom, so that should tell you what my caliber of fucking.
Oh shoot.
Right. Yeah, Farrah days for those of you who needed context there. Yeah, but this was something.
I need 10 more minutes. Was it her best? No. Was it the
this was
best?
Good by default.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree with that, Gabby.
It was not her best.
There was smart jokes in there with the I'm working 2 jobs. This is the drive-through at the same time. This is the microphone for the music. Props to for that. She volleyed very well for what we did see, because I kind of wanted more. And it's not
there were
her
some
fault.
jokes that weren't really Reba though, or made much sense. Like something about her breast hanging low. I was like, Reba doesn't really do body comedy like that.
She do. If you've seen her lately now a little bit, Mama is a little bit more crass than sort of like the joke department, if you will. But I mean, that's only because I saw her in that one show where they turn the fuck around and talk about people when they're singing. But no, I'm with Gabby. Unfortunately, because there's so many Snatch Games, Adele was everything. Phyllis Dillard was fucking hilarious. This was funny. And I still liked it. It just was, if I'm comparing everything, it's like, but it was still a lot better than everybody else that was there. A lot.
Who was that lady she played? Tammy Faye, or what? The preacher lady? She played her too, right, on the Snatch Game?
That was All Stars 2.
Yeah.
Yes, Tammy Faye Baker.
Yeah, that too. When she was just crying and she had eyeliner all over her face and stuff like that. Yeah,
I totally forgot.
Yeah.
4th Snatch Game.
Yes, they didn't really mention it. Yeah, they didn't really mention it.
She talked about the 2 W's. Yeah, she talked about the W's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not the lecture she didn't win. Yeah. I mean, she didn't have to go hard, high key. But yes, I get it. I saw the comment about she didn't go hard. Well, she didn't have to. This, I don't care what anyone says. This is crazy to look at, and this was the best part about the whole performance, was just looking at her.
You like
what?
Goro. It's kind of Mortal Kombat. You look like
what? Jay Leno and Natalie Nunn did the fusion dance. Get into it.
You should have 4 arms on Mortal Kombat.
I do see more Jay Leno than Natalie Nunn.
It is very Jay Leno.
Even if my name was Natalie Nunn, you bitches could never check.
You like Buzz Lightyear, damn it. You could.
But she kind of couldn't be this character without doing this too. So,
but Natalie Nunn doesn't have a personality.
Yeah,
she does not.
She does not. But baby, the way.
Go ahead.
Go on. I'm sorry. I've interrupted you 3
she
times.
do look like Goro. Yes.
Well, I was gonna say I think she looks like a crowbar, and that would have been the name that she wrote her tag because that's what she gave. It would be more entertaining than whatever.
Oh,
that gamer guy, Mistress giving MTV Celebrity Deathmatch.
They say you like Play-Doh, bitch. That's crazy.
So I still think that the John Cena version of Natalie Nunn is eating here, and I kind of like it. But I will say the performance was bad because it was straight up just I'm mad.
Missed opportunity.
I
would have had
a giant vape.
Train vape. Giant vape. I would have wrote answers on my chin. I would have whooped my own ass for getting the answers wrong. I would have tried to fire the cast and then not actually get fired and get pissed about it. There's so many things you could have done.
I would have changed clothes so I would be fighting somebody because that's what they always do on the reunions. They come out in t-shirts and some jogging shorts like, yes, let's go. Like, we all fucked up.
So let me ask you this. Do you think RuPaul finds that funny?
No.
Oh.
No.
Exactly.
Did you see that Georges was trying to throw her some bones
and
it wasn't really working?
But the point is, RuPaul doesn't find your character. Like, RuPaul is not unaware of who Natalie Nunn is. Like,
thank you, Blake. Because when she said, "What is this show?" I was like, "You are old enough. Don't do that."
But like, that's not a thing where RuPaul's gonna find funny.
New money.
Anything you do in that realm is not gonna make her laugh because she doesn't. I'm assuming respect the brand of baddies. Period.
She wouldn't. She does not. She don't even learn her own girl names. She don't give a damn about that. She don't give a damn about no baddies. She's new money, so she ain't gonna know her.
Never win when you play dirty.
Oh God, Chris, shut up. Thank y'all for being here today. I appreciate you. I know you speaking for the angry girls in the chats. We love you to be here. Anywho, hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and go for this rant back with play 30. Jesus Christ. I love how she was delusional the next day, thinking she did well. Oh, how that tower was going to fall. But the emotional moment with Aja and Bosco, the dolls are dolling, and I love them so very much. Ginger doesn't give a fuck about Mistress because she knows she's gonna win. P.S. Rue, you look incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
dressed beautiful.
Michelle,
you look
almost
That's the best. They
almost.
They set my bitch up. For
it's very Jersey girl going
right. He set her up. It's giving Miss Frizzle girl, but that's cute for you.
Very Jersey girl goes to the gala.
Yeah, you look a cool ass substitute teacher though.
Cute.
It is cute for like a
like
a constellation themed gala.
like meet the staff or meet the parents with like teachers and something. Like she's the cool one. The art
My
teacher.
son's in the talent show. My son's in the talent show.
It's Halloween and I'm the chaperone. Like it's cute.
It's Halloween for me to play.
Absolutely.
He's like,
y'all let Ross get up here every week in a jacket. We gonna let Michelle pass.
We
do not let him.
We're gonna learn about space today. We're gonna learn about space.
Let him get up here in a sparkly jacket every week.
She's gonna be in the happening too. She'll, talk about how the stars are gonna start like making people die. Go ahead. It's no longer the grass. Sarah Michelle Gellar, I love you so very much. You are everything to me. I have seen you in so many fucking movies and TV shows.
It's so
bad. It's so bad to you, Chris.
Yeah, like it was like a good confessional look, but when you see her in Untucked, like it's so unflattering. Like it's almost like Mr. Peanut. Like how she's like
she doesn't want to give shade. Let the girl not give shade. I can't. Oh my gosh. They said the Jennifer Lopez collection of bath rugs on her. Carson with this.
He almost looks straight.
He'd be blending, honey.
Never said anybody. Never said anybody.
Trade, honey. Trade.
Baby.
season.
Straight up gay. I mean,
Baby, go take your meds, baby. 'Cause that is not it. That is not it. That is a lie and a half.
A whole purse. A whole purse. Like, please. I
Baby,
can't.
you look like an X chromosome. Please.
Very Chrisley. You
Oh,
know.
Todd Chrisley.
This dress is gorgine.
do you like the makeup?
We'll get there. We're gonna get a close up.
I'm finding it. Well, this be
It's
cute
like-
on a doll.
It's like the shotgun episode with The Simpsons.
No, Chris, no. No. Not when Homer was trying to make something. Great, I can't.
It's just the blue eyeshadow. That's all.
It's weird.
It's this white just patch on your face, and that's what it's. Yeah.
Like, when did RuPaul go from trying different avant-garde things to looking like a Dallas church woman?
Miss Friday Delta.
I just wish she's like switch up her wigs. Like, can we just switch up the wigs, please? If she come out with some box braids or something, I'll be so happy.
I would fall out.
When she funded Zoldy's career and booted Delta is when she started looking like a code.
Box braids on RuPaul would have.
I would fall out.
It would be
Whether
iconic.
I would be
Maybe.
gagged. I'd
Or like-
holler.
Even like Bantu knots, something like I just want to see her.
And
Like,
listen, Gigi Good is like, please call me. I will do them tomorrow.
Like if you have if it's a thing about working with certain people, yeah, Gigi's a good one. Go
yeah,
work with
Gigi Good
that,
on the
please.
line.
Baby, RuPaul's not giving you anything more kinky than like an Argentinian, Chilean type situation.
Not
Mama's not going to the
Chilean.
continent.
So you
She's
have
not
to
going
have,
to the
like, a
continent,
Samoan.
baby.
Just something different with Gag.
You might could get an Indian pilgrimage, but she's not giving you a Nubia. She's not giving you.
It won't be on the back of a
a
magazine. It will
Kush.
not be on the back. Like
She's not
it's
giving you
gonna
a
be a no reason
Kenyan.
pick.
She's not giving you a Zambian. She's gonna give you.
It would be nice if she did hair show.
Like,
It would be nice if
Tokyo-
she did hair.
Mm.
Little Barnum, little someone like that. Oh, that'd be great. But
Maybe she might give you a cute Micronesian. You might get a Polynesian island. You are not giving.
Okay, give me a black bob. Give me a black bob, RuPaul. Shake the table. Give me a black bob.
I don't like this at all. I do not like this at all.
She look like she making sure don't nobody spike the punch.
I really hate
She
this.
can't get it right
Yeah.
all the time.
She dies first in the next Halloween movie. Like, oh my god. Like,
Oh,
First 15 though, so she's iconic.
true, but what was the last movie? No, it wasn't that good. Is this charging? Oh, Carson. Okay. It's lovely sitting down.
he's dressed for Cynthia's funeral.
I just realized that she has a coat on here when she's sitting down.
Probably cold.
She probably is cold black because it's negative 30 degrees.
Just they can stay up. I just wish she was there for an acting challenge. I don't know what it is about the schedule and the guests. I do not like the schedule with the guests. I don't like this.
I mean, she knows improv as an actor, though, so
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but
far-fetched that I see your point. Maybe someone who's in sketch comedy specifically for this, because that's like if Deborah Wilson was ever coming back to the show. I believe she
What's
was in-
Ego doing?
Oh, that's another. Oh, I love her too, especially the steak number. That's one of my favorite bits. Bosco is up first in the category is tiramisu.
the hell it is.
Okay, so I'm sad
No.
because I
No.
also
No.
thought this was going to be. I caught the reveal thing, but I thought it was going to be like everything was cake thing with reveals. I thought they were merging the play on words, and I was sad about it. But I thought some of the garments were great.
She looks great. The reveal was a chop, but I think she looks great.
I think neck to knees, bad. That head,
Berries and cream, berries. And
I don't see the fab.
I feel like if she was in Rugrats, girl, this hair.
Okay, look.
So this is Dee Dee. Dee Pickles with blonde hair.
Dee Pickles would eat this?
Up is a mess.
If this was in Rugrats, or as told by
Dee
Ginger, she'd eat.
Pickles be shaped like a fork.
Is this before or after her affair with the Lipschitz?
Ooh, take me there. I want to go there.
Because we all know Dill belongs to Dr. Lipschitz. That is not Stu's baby.
Oh wow.
Crazy.
cannot.
Crazy work.
I cannot. I am unable.
I still give it a 2.
It's not my favorite thing that they have worn, and that is all I'll say. I was not. I didn't. It's not for me. It wasn't for me.
In the shoe, like we could have done. I know the shoe cost a coin, but like we could have done something to her.
Yeah, it cuts off your height.
Nine Till Phoenix. Hey y'all, just popping. I'm currently on my way to Noya for my birthday week. Any suggestions for queer bars or clubs? See, Diggy can answer that one.
Yeah, right quick. It would be the pub, the gay club across from it. And if you want to be where the ninjas are, you would go to the page.
Come on.
Oh, come on, Society page still being open?
Come on, Society Page. Yeah. Bitch, I used to love going there.
Did you see go see the ninjas?
Brother owns it.
Who?
What?
Anthony Mackie's
Anthony
brother.
Mackie.
Wow.
Get out of here.
Fun fact.
Oh, the way that is such, it's so tight in there when it's a lot of people. I'll be losing my
It's so tight. How tight is it?
my hole. But thank you so much for tuning in and being here today. We appreciate. He opened the door. I just
literally.
Come on,
Thank
open.
Give me more.
Get
Pal.
Fire.
George's
Fire.
is
Like
next.
one of the best
she ate that.
he's ever looked. Did Bosco dress her? Like this was great.
It did bother.
Not when maybe she should.
I know, right?
Oh, this is too much. I live for this, honestly, here. But yes, I'm sorry.
The picture don't do it justice, but how she came out, the swag, like I was like, I'm a believer. Like I was just glad for a different silhouette on George's. This was great.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I do want to give a special birthday shout out to Nine Till Phoenix for your birthday week. Happy birthday, baby. Enjoy Louisiana. Not the humidity, but enjoy New Orleans. Have yourself a good time and be safe out there. Love you down. I love the tearaway. Puss.
That was good too.
Probably one of the more seamless ones of the bunch.
It was giving Rosalia to me. I said, yes, babe, we about to hop. Yes. I was like, come on, bitch. It's you. Low-key, Judas is performed with this.
Something about this gives assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
What you do?
I get assassin.
If I could make this for my tech and edit with link
I
shout
think she
you.
looks more like a tiefling.
I love
But
it. What?
What's D&D?
But yeah, maybe this just pushed her through to the top. They were just like, we don't care how she did on the Snatch Game. We need to acknowledge this looks.
Darling.
I mean, I thought they did that for Irene. But...
They started to remember the previous season. Betty is next.
Boo.
I didn't mind it. I liked it. I love her like lesbian aesthetic.
Yes, you better come out here musty and then outlining it with gems. That's cute.
Ankle. What the fuck?
This I was so baffled as to why she didn't get ready for this.
This is trifling.
This is too small for you.
Everyone's
This
losing their
is
shit.
horrid. I was like, girl,
Baby,
what?
it looked like titty residue and underarm sweat.
Right.
Girl, you do like a sock monkey, but it's okay. I think it's still you do give that like very sweaty sock monkey. But
And
it's okay.
It's worse from the back.
Because I've never
I'm
seen
on an island,
avant-garde
I
mustiness
So
before. Like
I
I've never
wouldn't
seen nothing like that. So
Get the
points.
back shot, Blake, because as someone who carries a rump, I know you know this. Okay, different of the plus bloops. It was like, why?
Girl,
Why?
when you cut out that section, you want the whole thing. Either you want just like a little crack to be like, okay, it's just a kiss there, or you want the girls to see the butt. This was like, what is this?
She
It was
went
getting
all
handed
in.
up flat screen, but the one that Michael Scott had in season 4 when he had them people over for the dinner party, it comes out. Like, I boot for that part. I was like, no, sweet. Them cheeks weren't peeking. Like, it wasn't doing it for me.
GTA 5 ass. Like, them stripper asses.
So is it 5 beats and 1 2?
You choose this thing?
I'm giving it a soft 2. Like I don't.
You get
Hell
a soft
no.
too?
Hell no.
I'm sorry.
Somebody said,
Baby, as a top, the ass alone should have put it on the bottom tier, girl. Are you serious right now?
I wasn't paying attention to the ass. I was just saying.
But that was a part of the presentation.
I like her aesthetic.
If baby, number one of cooking, if I can't eat it, don't put it on the plate.
I'm sorry, my dear, but you were up for elimination.
You should have jeweled your ass.
Baby,
You should have put some gems on your ass. That's why they didn't
Baby, you've been
live.
talking to me all day, and then you get over here and you tell me you're a side. I'm sorry, you have to leave.
It would have been
No.
artsy. You should have put
It's a
jewel on your
boob.
ass. You should have stoned your ass.
If there was a
They weren't living.
RuPaul, but
No
she would have came on the
disrespect
runway.
to the size of the
I am so sorry. You were up for elimination.
Big house.
Dickie, I am disappointed.
I'll give a
Look,
compliment.
we've been on the same page all episode, and then you drop this bullshit in the chat. What is this?
Dude, he's
give
skinny
a compliment.
phobic. He's
The
skinny
mug, the mug looks great.
I was fat phobic an hour 30 minutes ago. Make up your mind.
That's a lighter
Colder,
than
you got Sensei Diggy some booty show what it's supposed to look like. Drew Ski, thank you for the super chat, babe.
We want
Appreciate
linebacker booty,
you.
not whatever. This is NHL booty. We didn't ask for that.
She, Daya, has a very long back. Jesus and Mero.
I promise I wasn't even paying attention to the ass. I forgot she exposed it.
You probably forgot it was there. Girl.
I didn't
I
want to
feel like it's
highlight
like-
it because it was crazy. It was like, oh no.
I feel like it's like titties. Like when they're small, it's artsy when they're out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why it was okay to do that because it would have been obscene. It would have been obscene if it was big.
Baby,
If it was big,
It was
if
too
her ass
much
was
fat.
big, they would have blurred it out. They would have been like, "That's inappropriate."
I can't breathe. I can't breathe, Gabby. That was a
Baby,
funny one.
diabetes
Alright.
uses dew wipes, obviously. Like, come on.
Oh,
Please.
Julie.
I cannot believe C. Diggy done got up here. Okay, no.
Julie.
It's art.
Can we just move
Really?
on
Okay.
to-
That was funny. Now that was a great one. I'm sorry. Gabby with the small titties are artistic and Dooley with dude wipes. That was a wonderful combo. Thank you. I'm sorry. That had me. I'm tearing up. That was fucking funny. The sock monkey though is the winner. That's the winner of the day. 'Cause,
I would give it the side monkey was funny. That was
yes.
10.
It's exactly
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
It was-
Moving on to the next unanimous boot.
You know what? It was going somewhere. Initially
Where
for
the
me.
hell?
Baby,
we
it's
started-
chocolate.
Wow,
At
Jesus.
the back, it was going somewhere.
When she
we got
came
to the
out,
front-
it was a chop.
No.
Now,
This is
that
a
aisle.
nice wig. This
No, the
a
wig
nice
is everything.
Jabbar, shut the hell up.
These
Wait,
wait
is-
for
this
the
This is
color.
a great wet and wavy.
The color is
Ooh,
trash. Like
The
It's a
color-
Baruka Salt palette swap.
And like, why would you turn a put your
Right.
full ass to the judges? Shit. Why would
It's
you?
inappropriate.
So,
inappropriate.
No, because we know
She
that
was in
they
her
do the
room.
runways twice. Did this happen both times, or did they shade her and give her this bad edit?
I feel like I wish we got that answer because right now this is giving me I'm in my room and no one can see me. And it's
Yeah.
right.
After
I'm taking
church,
off my clothes,
taking
after
my
being
slip off.
I'm hot as fuck. Like I
gotta-
just want to
she
take
got a
that
slip
shower,
on.
baby, and roll one and go to sleep, sister. Like I'm gonna put something
No.
on the TV. But it ripped the breath. It ripped it in the back. 420 people here. Shout out to you. Light it up if you got it. See how this is pretty, right? This looks pretty. Like
That looks
this.
good.
You needed a titty though. I didn't
What?
like how it was sitting on the chest.
the
No!
Flat.
the
Chris, you were
McDonald's
living for a
arches
sock
on the
monkey.
titties.
You was living for the sock monkey, sister. We're not doing
That's
this
the
today.
golden arches. Like that's McDonald's.
Exactly,
I mean,
Chris. Like, no.
Have it your way, okay? What's wrong with? Is that Burger King? Ooh,
Denali
okay.
would have made
yes.
it through this episode. I'm just saying.
I agree. Acid Betty would have made it through this episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Law should have been here.
right.
Law should have been here.
I love
Right.
how you said Acid Betty would have made it through this episode, but they were in the bottom, I believe, for Snatch Game for doing what was that?
Nancy Grace.
Yeah, so cack on that. And Denali was
That's what I said.
okay. Say it. Say it then. Crash, thank you for the super chat. She looks like the old Wheel of Fortune board.
What the fuck?
I am so glad I read that right. Thank you, because
Like this,
my brain said something else.
I feel bad because Cynthia's a great drag queen. This just wasn't All Stars material. She was clearly out of her league when she came.
I won't say out of the league. More so, it was a rough.
You hear this? Cynthia?
A
She
rough
said she's
ride.
1,000 times better. 1,000 times.
And what's this time?
It's an unfortunate.
And my iPad.
And like I said, her booty was big, and it looked inappropriate when she just pulled her booty out. Tim dress.
So what you
That's
saying
too.
is she got up here and did camp. She got
She
camp
shouldn't have been over like that in front of them, being inappropriate. It ain't artsy when you do that. Your booty too big. So like you was just being nasty.
Too much shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am.
The shape that Fuku has bought is a choice.
I have to take this off the screen now because it's getting past the point of no return. My iPad has died, so we have to connect it to a new visual outsource. We love when these moments happen. No, we do not. Okay, give me just a second.
Where's Cynthia's point of origin?
Her point of origin, as in like her ethnicity?
No, like where is she? Like where can I see her locally?
Florida.
Oh, she's in Austin, Texas.
Austin,
if I'm not
Texas, I
mistaken.
believe.
Oh,
Yes,
unless she's
Austin,
moved.
Texas. I believe
Gotcha.
so. Okay, can I do it now? Let me see here. Ba-doop. Yes, that's why we're glad we have multiple TVs in this household. Okay, so moving on. This was everything to me.
I love it. Keep flowing.
And I was like, why is she not in the top? Help.
Exactly.
An alien dressed as a human trying to blend. Oh my god! Like,
I love it.
yeah.
flowing.
This reveal,
she
this
ate that.
mug.
Woo! She ate that. And then the stuff just sprouted out of her costume.
Severe.
It's like, girl.
Because even if she didn't take this off, it's still giving right here. It's still eating. Like,
Irene, we should have gotten so much more video. I'm so glad we're getting it.
I love this look, and the reveal was seamless. It was open, feathers came out, they sprung. It wasn't like little droop, it was bam. I said, oh, you paid for wires. I love it.
Can
Love
I
it,
ask
love
a
it.
messy question
Uh-oh.
that I pondered when I watched the episode?
Sure.
Do y'all okay, I don't know the timeline. I'm trying to place the timeline. So the girls, y'all can please fact check me in the comments. Was this Arietti shade? Because was this around the time that they was beefed out? And so would she have been perhaps constructing garments during the time that the fallout was transpiring? And this was her way of like reminding her of who the mother in the relationship is.
God, I hope so. What a great story.
God, I hope
I
so.
hope so.
What a great story.
I'm trying to plot
I
the
love that.
timeline of the story.
I don't think so. I feel like
I'm
they just
enthralled.
have similar styles, but
I think you should spread that
don't
rumor.
think- I don't think that layer was there.
I literally forgot about Arietti's existence until you brought it up.
You and me both.
So you should spread that rumor then.
Because since Cynthia told us this would have been around. This was about 9 months after they wrapped the other shit up, right? So this was, she said April, right? What did you say, June?
Yeah, April.
And Arietti went home.
A year ago.
So I'm trying to line up the
It's too
I gotta
much.
bring out my algebraic
I
tests and graphs.
am going to get off camera because that's what I should do in these moments. We appreciate all of you for being here today. Do not help Dooley in this timeline. We love you so very much for what's going on here. We do not encourage spreading rumors because that's against terms of service. Isn't that right?
Oh, it is.
Abby?
It is. And yeah, it is. Don't do that because that's bad. And
That's
it's opposite
right.
day and fried chicken day.
That's
Have
right.
you had any?
That's right. So
Yes,
I know
so that
Ravens
means you
had
finna
some.
shut down all the white Jesus channels because that's lies.
I know Ravens had her fried chicken. I know that's right. I know that is. Here come Aja. Blake,
Oh, okay, Blake, go ahead.
I really wanted to like this. I really wanted to like the review. I think that, you know, once it's finally done, ankles to tit, it's cute. I do think it got a little bit too much praise, but I think it's
Agreed.
That ankles to tit is so funny because that's where that hem stops, right at the
How
ankle.
specific.
I think it would have just touched the floor. It would have been fine.
I needed it to touch the back of it to touch the floor, and I wanted it to be open in the front, is what I was hoping for, since it was a monarch and we're giving butterfly wings. It's still beautiful with the pattern, like gorgeous how this is put together, especially right here with this like bodice moment. It's very interesting. The wig was my favorite part of this, personally. I love this wig. Wig was interesting. But yeah, I didn't like the beginning.
Was that a suit?
It's a cocoon, but it's a suit. So it's about her story transitioning.
Right. And the suit part is giving women's suit versus with a skirt versus a skirt. Very the length.
I like the dress. I will say I'm tired of the Metamorphosis butterfly stick. I am tired of that.
I agree.
But, you know, just my construct. I ain't gonna give it to my. I like Aja. I'm not here to beat on her.
And I feel like I would have liked it anymore. I would have rather heard her story after the presentation.
Oh, like RuPaul asked, like, so can you tell us more about this outfit? And then we get the like full bit right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lydia B. Collins is next.
I don't care what they say.
That's one of the best.
From the neck up,
Georgia.
I love the face.
I love
From the
this
neck up.
makeup. I love the makeup. Down. I don't know why I love this pink right here too. It's doing something for me.
So 80s.
I actually like this a lot, and I thought the suit was tailored very well. I thought the idea of it's wrinkled at the bottom was crazy because it's tucked the fuck in the pants, and it was a whole tearaway. So it's
Does she have a steamer?
They
It's
want
like-
protection.
but that's the crazy part to be like, because I'm like, that's the type of fabric that you know is gonna wrinkle when it's tucked and it's bit, and they've been waiting back there. This is probably the second time they showed this outfit. This is probably the second run. You know, I don't know. I still liked it, but I will agree with that statement you made earlier, Blake, about it being long as hell and a lot.
Law would have known that. Law would have known.
Mm.
Just saying.
It's just long. I think it's a beautiful look. It's just long.
That back is eat that.
One
back.
thing I really appreciate about Lydia, so like Lydia gives us like these young 2000 born girls reflecting on the 80s, and I think it's fun to see how they think about the 80s, because
It gives the Duran Duran those pictures like with the pale lady with the. I would love her. In
The 80s was kind of fun. You were 3 when it ended.
I could still like the aesthetic.
I mean, one thing I like about her 80s take is that she's a John Waters fan, and we get sort of the weird and the different version of the 80s versus the Patrick Bateman-esque, you know, all of that, you know,
Crash.
Cocaine and all that kind of shit version of it. You know, I'm more into the dropping a little whatever that's called. I can't see on this network kind of tease. But yeah, I like Lydia. This is cute. Ginger Minge is next.
Now that's why I asked about how much time we had, because I feel like if she was a little bigger, this would have felt a little different.
Yeah,
So I didn't know.
I mean, there is a lot of tool underneath there, all things considered.
Right.
I'm just checking.
It was fine. I do think that she looks really nice here in this dress.
I like
it's
this
probably
dress.
The best she's looked.
It's a cheap wedding.
I just don't like I'm just not a bridal look, because I feel like it's one of those overdone things on Drag Race now. But I mean, she looks nice in general.
Blake,
I agree with Jamar. I think this bridal look is fine. I also think it's not hard to find a couple straps of Velcro so that you're not holding your garment together in the back. And like a hat that made more sense than like Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal hat.
Ooh, Gabby. Ooh, Gabby.
is it in the private chat for a reason?
Ooh, Gabby.
Oh Lord, let's look at the private chat.
I don't know what that means.
I'm unable.
You know
Ooh,
that.
Gabby.
I'm
If
unable.
you don't know what it means, that's fine. Don't even worry about it.
I'm unable.
Actually, Google it.
Yeah,
If you don't know what, Google that.
I'm unable. Let's see here. Crash, thank you for the super chat. Bowser getting married to Peach in Mario Odyssey.
Shut
You see-
up.
And now, Blake, you see it. And now you see it.
That is a gag, Gabby, and you're not a good person, and that's okay.
Straight to hell.
That's okay, Gabby. We love you here,
Wow.
right from the pits. I'm unable. Woo! Y'all are fucking
I mean,
nasty.
y'all want to share that with the class? Just know that Gabby that was a nasty.
And for the nerds too. That's for the nerds.
Oh yeah, oh yes.
Yeah.
The specificity with which you were able to name that particular individual, I think, is fantastic.
And the first
I
image that
appreciate
pops up
that.
really
I would
hurt.
never have thought about that.
The first image that pops up
'Cause,
really hurt.
of the variety, that's not even the first or second one that came to mind. Mind you.
It really wasn't, Dooley, because I was like, really? And then
In that category, it could have been other individuals.
There were several others.
Yeah, but I feel like that would have been, the first one would have been pretty easy. And that's, and that's coming.
I'm unable.
And that's hip, and that's how you do hip hop.
So all right, so we're moving on. Ginger, I love the second outfit. The first was interesting, but I still was fine with this. The rest of the cast, you heard, I would like to do something real quick.
Come on and touch my body. Come on and touch my body.
Ah!
Touch my body. Ooh, Justin, look. Thank you, Matty.
Terrible idea.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Gabby, please.
Touch my body. You and me. My hot body.
All right, so on Mario 64, how you can like stretch out the face, and stretch out the lips. Stretch out-
This is a me maker at its finest.
This is one of the worst things that has ever been put on a drag race stage.
Agreed.
Because, Mistress, what were you thinking?
You're such a fucking hoe.
I think I know what she was thinking. She was trying to, show like the transformation, maybe of like her body, but it just was executed in such a.
She was trying to get the manager job with Michael Scott. Okay, that's what was happening here. The hot dog competition didn't work out. That's a very obscure reference. Sorry. Here's my thing. This part I'm about to show you is the problem.
Oh my god!
It's like the couch was literally becoming undone. Like, and I know it's not, but that's just how it looked wild. Like, if Tammy Slayton surgery did not go well, like, no.
That's the problem.
Okay, there's more to come. I'm not done. I'm not done being mean. Excuse me. I know I'm trying to be the nice one here, but I have criticisms for this because I hated what happened when we came out of it.
But
I
even
really
this
did.
panty line.
I was like, no.
Baby, Adele down. You did that.
I mean, the Vegas show worked. Like, people showed up. I do love the makeup, and the wig is right with Jesus. Like, the top part right here is nice, but I just couldn't. And the story
was too lumpy too.
God bless her, but I just was like, I can't.
And then she still had the ankles that still have the fat support.
Like, this is like, it's Bob going to Teddy's Halloween party in the sumo suit and killing his guinea pig outfit for me. I just can't, bitch. I love my joke. Fuck y'all for not knowing Bob's Burgers. Whatever. That was a whole perfect reference. But yes, I can't do this. I hate it. I did hate this.
But the face in the mug is right.
It is. And
makeup's always done.
But oof.
But God, mama. You know how like Greg Otto didn't know how to make fat people, and
maybe dressing up as a trans fat and expecting for me to feel bad because you put a story on it, I think is a horrible story for the episode. But it's a boo.
I agree.
You know what? It's in the private chat, but yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all today.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful people.
Oh.
Wonderful
I'll meet
people.
y'all there.
Well, damn.
Wonderful people. The prayers I have for this group. My God.
I mean, if you're gonna be a bitch before and after, I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm screaming. Like, Jesus.
These people are really nice in person, I promise you. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We know Bravo has that exclusive. So yes, the amount of whatever I have left of this channel is here. So the top 2 is Ginger Minge and Georges, and the bottom 4 is Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Aja, Lydia B. Collins, and Mistress Isabel Brooks. Do you agree?
No.
Crazy word. No.
What would you have done differently?
You swapped Irene and Georges.
Yep.
Correct. Even though Georges' runway look is sick, I think Irene's runway look is equally as like different and stunning.
Lydia wouldn't be up there, and Irene would be
Lydia
there in the top 3. Is how I would have done that, and keep Aja, Cynthia, and Mistress for the bottom 3.
I'd have put Diabetica in there for the bottom 4.
Oh,
I would have just eliminated
bless
you.
You got an oop out of me for it. I wasn't ready for the oop.
I had forgotten about that. Got eliminated on the spot on the runway.
That's crazy.
Spicy.
Is breaking your spirit. Julie's love language is wild.
Baby.
That's one way to put it.
I love the push and pull of a conversation.
Spirit.
Sometimes, you know,
That's one way to put it, baby.
The chorus answers quickly for that one. I am unable. Listen, we're moving in on. That was fun. So Ginger Minge
will take us away.
Ginger, come on, stock market. Ginger Minge is the winner of this week's challenge, and for the 4th time in a row this season.
Yes.
She deserved 2 of those wins, but yeah.
I agree. 2 of them, yes. These last 2, yes.
Yeah,
those first 2,
absolutely.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. I mean,
okay.
y'all go with that.
You get half credit.
Like she would have went on to this semifinal on her own without the production help.
I do agree, because Ginger is very talented.
Very much so.
I am playing back a lot of things that were said today, and I'm gonna have to retune into this panel on just a quiet day, lighting up something. There are so many jokes I have realized that have just we have to keep going. Cynthia is in the bottom. Jamar, don't do that. And Mistress is next.
This is cute.
Y'all, did you hear what Jamar just did? That was not nice, friend.
What did I do?
What'd you do?
As soon as Cynthia's face, bitch, you stop having
Not,
do that.
You thought I just did that.
Not what happened.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's what happened. See, there's a
This
mystery.
wasn't it at all.
Okay,
She's like a
we're still being mean. Does Cynthia's outfit gives me Gigi Good promo from Temu? Remember the Evil Knievel Stars and Stripes?
Oh, you're talking about the red, white, and blue theme that was happening here.
Yeah, you don't like the Sears moment?
What I ordered versus what I got?
Not just it's
Okay,
getting
I'm sorry,
loud for
Cynthia.
me. Yeah, I can hear her. Let's get loud. I can hear it.
Let's
baby.
get loud. I will vote.
You know.
Oh my god. Oh, and baby, every time they post about that on Baller,
Oh my god!
Good Talk, I always went forward to look for that slide. I will vote. I will vote.
Oh my god, I'm weak. I'm weak. I am weak.
I'm careful. I said that. Natty did not say that. I said that.
No.
But that's what she's giving.
I'm so mad you had to pick up on it. I was just trying to keep it there. You had to go there.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness. I think Mistress looks good in her lip sync outfit though. It made up for the things I saw earlier.
This is so Texas.
Yeah, this is I'm about to see a show. We about to catch her coming out in the spotlight, about to hit. I was like, all right, girl. The song is Who's Who and Who by Aretha Franklin, the acapella mix.
It's pretty weird.
I couldn't tell if I like this or not.
They're determined for the black divas of the yesteryears to not have their original music played, and it's always a fucking remix, and I'm getting tired of that.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool they did an acapella version and it not be from Pitch Perfect. Just so we're clear.
Gross.
I'm not surprised. It's
Or
wild.
Glee. I'm
At this
surprised they
point,
tapped on
At
that.
this point, I would much rather us go full TikTok playlist than to continue to disrespect these black women's. I'm so tired of getting so excited to hear these songs and getting the worst.
And it's
I will
every
say-
time. It's every time. Like, how dare you get some of Tony Braxton's collection
Like,
and you give us
damn,
some
come on.
version? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Whitney, y'all need to just leave Whitney alone if you're gonna keep bothering.
Is that
her.
why we haven't heard a lot of Mariah? Is that the reason? Like, please let me know, because
Have we heard anything from her?
I don't think we have gotten a
I
song from
don't-
Mariah. Have we? I don't think we have.
I
So
don't think we have.
And
I
that's
don't think so.
that's bad. That's Drag Race now 17.
We got emotions.
Oh, emotion. Oh, that's
When?
right. We did get
We got
emotions.
emotions.
We did. We did get emotions. That's not enough though. It's Mariah.
the catalog that
It's
we have
hard to do
is-
acapella and know the timing of when to come in without the music. That's really
Like,
hard.
Baby, the amount of music that Mariah Carey dropped between 1990 and 2005 alone. Like,
it's for me. It's Mariah and Tony should be some staples of songs that I should be hearing on the show. And I've seen white girls do it in the club too and tear those numbers up. So
and honestly, there's a bunch of new artists that I would love. Like Pink Panthers, I think makes a lot of fun music that I think would fit Drag Race.
and it's only
very
2
well.
minutes long. 2 minute
And,
long.
right, and
song.
we
Yeah.
never get none of that. We
We
always
can do the
get
whole. You gotta edit it.
miscellaneous white noise. Like, why?
or at least give us like iconic live versions, something like Patti LaBelle's.
Maybe.
You know what I would like them
Yeah.
to do, but they're gonna fuck up if they do it. Is Diva at for Homecoming Live, just so I can get. I've been
that'd
getting
be
to the
fun.
money breakdown, and if someone who could dance like Maya Milan LePage was there for that, I'd live. But you know, we
I
won't.
may be young, but I'm ready.
I wanna hear that.
Homecoming is fun. I love just putting it on and cleaning the house.
I was
That's a clean the
watching
house
that
album.
a couple of days ago. I said, B, you was really in it then. But yeah, I thought Mistress Chew.
Yeah, she ate.
Chew. No shade to
I didn't even
Cynthia.
know some of them words.
I was getting back to April Carry On versus Trendy a little bit. I'm afraid that's what I was feeling. I was like, oh, we're in church for this? Because it's a recall?
So, do y'all think that Cynthia is a good lip syncer?
If it's in Spanish.
I did like what she did with Peppermint, but Peppermint was killing it, if that makes sense. Like, oh no, she failed.
Yeah, she tried. That was her best. That was her best attempt. Well, I mean, this wasn't bad either, but Peppermint really just.
She be up against some
Ooh.
heavy hitters, except for Farrah.
Did she
'Cause
beat?
it was double. Remember, they didn't
Farrah?
go home. Yeah, they didn't go home that day because Eureka was present. Remember, Eureka knees, rickety
Right.
knees, rickety knees.
I think she won that lip sync though.
I think she did beat Farrah that day. I think everybody beat Farrah. Well, yeah, she beat Farrah. Farrah Square.
Oh, I hate you.
Me too. Okay. I love being Fozzie. But yes, I thought Mistress did this. She was emoting the fuck out the song. She was going from camp to sexy and giving you some sort of showcase I'd probably see at the bar. I was in it, and the outfit was, it made up for so much. I was so happy. So yeah. I feel bad that Cynthia's gone because I love her down, but this was not a great episode for her. I also don't like the fact that the people who are in the semifinals get the opportunity to be in the wild card drawing to come back in. For some reason, for me, when you made it to semifinals, I feel like because you have 2 episodes to go before the one, you don't get that opportunity no more because the other girls had to wait. I don't think that's fair. So
That okay, and so we
I
then
agree.
we run into the problem that we had with All Star 6. So to see Silky beat all them girls, and then to have Eureka go in and beat the person that beat them girls for about 8 weeks, like it spoils the.
it was hard
It
to swallow.
spoils the
Yeah,
it
it's like-
spoils the experience.
Because what if everybody's been waiting for 9 fucking months, no shade to all the other girls, and then they do the wild card and nope, Cynthia, it'd be fine if you got this because opportunities for you, God bless you. But if I'm Deja Skyson at home, the fuck is going on here? Like, what you mean? Bitch, she got to come back and show something. I could have done Snatch Game. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's kind of like, I don't know. That made me feel a little like, okay.
How many eliminations are there?
This one, then one more, and then the finale. We have 2 episodes
Oh,
left.
I thought they were going down to like 3 or 4.
I did too.
So
no,
what's
they're doing
about-
like a top 6 and then the Lollapalooza.
So what's gonna happen? So everybody's aware because 9 people came back, right? So they're eliminating 2 of them in the regular style. We just lost Cynthia, so whoever comes with the next episode, if they lose, they're out. Then for the finale, it's 7. The wild card is 8, and then it's a lip sync for the crown. That's what's gonna happen.
But wait, aren't they? How they choose the wild card?
That's a trash bracket.
The
What
judges,
is that?
the judges apparently will enter in a random person's name into a drawing, and then
Random.
that name will be pulled out,
Okay.
and then
Now,
that
I
person gets
understand, like, girl, the terrorist.
Back,
But
maybe.
like, this is how you waste time and talent, right? Okay. So like you have a semifinals bracket, right? Give us 3 episodes, 3 of them bitches are going. Boo. All-star rules are now in effect. You now have relationships and story between the girls that's been there for 492 years. And then you get the all-star season that you've been trying to manufacture for the last decade. That's easy. That's baked in. Why not just do that?
I also hate to be this person, but I'm going to do it. So how come for the wild card, you don't have all of them come back and compete for that spot? How come
Yes!
it's not drawing? That's stupid.
Because it's really who does RuPaul want to see that?
Boom.
That's such a waste.
Isn't that crazy, Dooley? Like, that would be a key of an episode. Like, bitch, oh, we thought it was over. No, you have one more chance with this one challenge that encompasses something major that is going to be necessary to clock and go forward. It'd be cute, but I'm still liking the tournament format. I just wish they would tune some things up and do some things a tad bit differently. But the tournament style is cool. It just
I feel like you could have put the wild card after this episode, even kept Cynthia as a part of that, and been like, cool, now that the wild card is back in, whoever is left, the 7 of y'all, this is all stars. We will run the rest of the season the way we run the rest of the season.
I think they didn't want to have that many episodes, but it's like you can't have 18 people and try to rush it like this.
Okay, and while we're there, if you're going to do that, because I think the audience would appreciate this more and would come back because they like it when you treat the queens well, you could have all them girls who didn't go on to the semifinals and finals lip sync for a smaller cash prize like you've done before on other seasons, like winners, and that way it gives them the opportunity to fight and showcase what they do best that they make their fucking rent on. That's all. But like, do what you do. I'm just saying, it feels easy.
Another thing that they could have done is like for the Top Chef girls, how they do a last chance kitchen. So like maybe it's not a lip sync every week. Maybe you bring back all the wild card girls. You give them a challenge that you have to be good at on Drag Race to proceed. We get to watch the episode. The girl gets back in the competition. That's the episode. You throw them in the Lollapalooza. Like there's other ways that this could have been like work to be more entertaining. I guess my point.
Listen. It's a great idea. This is great, Drag. I'm not gonna lie. I love the tournament style. Just there's something we gotta change the car up. Now that we know what the recall issue is, we can change that up for the next model vehicle. That's all that. All Stars 11 will be interesting. We shall see. But I will say, so far, it's been an interesting ride, and I've been enjoying it. But that's this week's episode, everybody. When it comes to the panel here, we're at the 2+ hour mark, and I want us to leave at a steady time. I was told 3 hours is too long for live, so I think 2 and 3 is pretty good. Jamar, would you want to start with your social medias, please?
Surely. You can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's JAMAR84. With the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. If you haven't already, catch up on all the episodes of Chasing Dallas. We're filming their reunion this coming weekend. And hit my link in my bio for all the other projects of which I am a part and support back business.
You better. Before we get to the rest of everybody, a question was asked, and I like to give that grace. Who does everyone think is winning? Jamar, you first.
The person that's won 4 episodes in a row.
Julie, do you agree? Agrees?
Yeah, I do.
See, Diggy?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Gabby?
Ginger, if not Bosco.
Blake?
Ginger with a possible double crown to George's.
Yes. They do some bullshit like that.
One of the two of them is walking away. With
Another double
$200,000.
crowning, girl, please.
Winner, 2 chicken dinners. I'm like, girl, get out my face. That was stupid.
Ooh,
Julie.
that would be nasty. So that you hold George's through to the Lollapalooza, and then you kiki cackle and holler her way to the crown. Baby, you know I would turn off my TV. I would turn off my TV.
Because I'm looking at lip syncs, like, who's gonna be Ginger?
George's.
Right, that's the only person.
You don't think Irene or Boston could be Ginger in lip sync?
I mean, yeah, but look at the songs. Look at the material
sure.
for the lip syncs thus far. Like,
Yeah.
Julie, your social medias, please.
wow. I want everybody open up another tab. Take your browser to youtube.com. Like, share, follow, subscribe. That's $ Julie Does It on the YouTube. We're trying to get monetized. We're almost there. We got some new content coming up this week. We got some Marvel Rivals popping up. We got a new Julie Does Food short. I teach you how to make a caramel apple walnut pie. And a new video essay that I've been working on, teaching y'all, asking y'all some questions about your stances on Shauna.
Inshallah. Thank you, Julie.
Yes.
Thank you for the super chat, my love. This is from a past episode, but do you think Acid Betty as a dog looked like Louisiana Purchase?
Not gonna answer the question respectfully.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
See, Diggy, social medias, please.
Yes, you can follow me, CDiggy1, CDIGGI1 on YouTube, patreon.com/CDiggy1, and that's about it.
That better be. Thank you, C. Diggy. I appreciate you. It's not shade. It's not. Gabby, social medias, please.
Girl, just Google it. Took me out. You can find me as Gabby with an I on every platform that I want you to find me on, especially TikTok. Please and thank you.
You're welcome. Blake, social medias.
Yes, you can find me at $BLURDBIO.
That's a Cash App. Thank you, Blake. All my stuff is scrolling below. It's yellow now. I didn't mean for that to happen, but here we are. We thank you so much for tuning in today and being a part of this conversation. Whether you liked it or not, I'll take the view. You can get in the comment section and let me know as well. If you didn't read this disclaimer, well, that's not my fault. Or this one either. See, they're different. Thank you. I will be back Wednesday, maybe, more than likely Thursday. No, I'll be back Wednesday for King of Drag. And then we have, of course, Drag Race Brazil starting this weekend and Drag Race France All-Stars, the first All-Stars for France. So if you're part of my Patreon, get ready for those reactions for as low as $1 a month. You can join in for that, 600 plus videos. It's going to be fun. But yes, thanks for tuning in again this Tuesday. We love you. This Sunday, we love you down. I almost did it. I was this close to leaving kind of gracefully. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Listen. Yeah.